All right, students, today we're going to talk about a very inspiring and heartwarming story called His First Flight by Liam O'Flaherty. This story is about a young seagull who is afraid to take his first flight. It beautifully conveys the message that we must overcome our fears and take a leap of faith to succeed in life. So, let's dive into it. The story begins with a young seagull who is sitting alone on a ledge. His two brothers and sister had already learned to fly and had left the previous day. But he was too scared. He had tried before, but every time he went near the edge, he would panic. The vast ocean below seemed terrifying, and he was convinced that his wings would not support him. His parents tried to encourage him, but when he didn't move, they started scolding him, even threatening to leave him hungry until he learned to fly. But still, he couldn't gather the courage to jump off the ledge. 24 hours passed. His family ignored him, and he saw them happily flying, teaching each other how to catch fish, skim the waves, and dive into the sea. He even saw his older brother catching his first fish, while his parents praised him proudly. But no one came to help him. Meanwhile, the young seagull was growing weaker due to hunger. The hot sun made things worse, and he started feeling miserable. His mother, however, had a plan. She stood on a rock with a piece of fish in her beak. The young seagull saw this and begged her for food, crying desperately. At first, she teased him, making him beg even more. But then she flew towards him with the fish coming closer and closer. The hungry seagull, without thinking, dived forward to grab the food. But the moment he tried to snatch it, he lost balance and fell off the ledge. As he fell, fear gripped him. He screamed, thinking he was going to die. But suddenly he realized his wings had opened up on their own. The air beneath his wings supported him, and he was no longer falling. He was soaring. At first he felt a little dizzy, but soon he started enjoying the feeling of flying. His mother encouraged him, his father joined in, and his siblings cheered for him. Soon he completely forgot that he was ever afraid. Now he wasn't just flying. He was diving, curving, and gliding over the ocean like an expert. As he flew over the sea, he saw his family waiting for him on the water. They called him excitedly, asking him to land on the sea. He obeyed and dropped his legs. The moment he touched the water, he panicked, thinking he would drown. But to his surprise, he floated. He realized that the sea supported him just like the air had. And at that moment, his family rewarded him with pieces of fish, praising his bravery. This story teaches us that fear exists only in our minds. The young seagull was afraid because he thought he couldn't fly, but the moment he tried, he succeeded. Similarly, in life, we hesitate to take risks or step out of our comfort zone. But once we take that first step, we realize we are stronger than we think. So students, always believe in yourself and take that leap of faith. Because courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to overcome it. That was our session on His First Flight. I hope you all enjoyed the story and understood its message. Now tell me, have you ever faced a fear that you later overcame?